kids. This says it's an emergency order.
Okay.
So the reason we're telling you also about it, why do you have a radar in here?
It says I enjoy playing with it.
You're playing with it.
Yeah, I enjoy just watching it.
The radar. You enjoy watching the radar. I'm not sure you don't try to pull people over. And I run 6 or 8 of these unmarked Dodges.
I'm going to tell you right now. If you don't comply with me, you're going to have issues, okay? I observed you driving, okay? You appear to not be right, okay? So, this is what... I understand.
I've been in the military for fucking...
Okay, first of all...
Do you understand that?
I understand what you're saying. It does not allow you...
Your camera on?
Yes, it does. It is.
Don't fuck with me. What does that mean? Are you threatening me? No, I'm saying I know there's a little bit of button right there. I know state control.
We're busting undercover phonies in this video. Ever wondered what happens when these cops get caught? We got 4 epic fails of criminals impersonating police that'll leave you saying busted. Our first case involving Jeremy Kirk is nothing short of a wild ride. Detective David Dillon of the Lonoke County Sheriff's Office witnessed Kirk's black Dodge Ram equipped with emergency lights driving recklessly at speeds of 90 miles per hour. What Dillon discovered during the traffic stop was beyond belief.
You're not with any law enforcement agency.
No.
But you're wearing a badge like you are.
Well,
you ID'd yourself to the sheriff as an arson investigator.
I'm sorry, sir?
You ID'd yourself as an arson investigator, right? Where does that radio go to?
It's Adam Radio. It's A-Win Radio.
Where did you get an A-Win radio at?
I'm with Adam as well.
What Adam?
Arkansas Department of Emergency Management.
You work for them?
I'm a volunteer for them, yes, sir.
Who's the supervisor over that? Do they know you're wearing that radio while you're working your private job, serving civil papers?
Yes, sher.
They know you're using that radio?
Yes, sir.
They do?
Yes, sir.
Adam?
Yes, sir.
We're going to find out all that.
Okay.
Step out and step to the back here.
Sure.
You got your camera on, you better make sure it's recording.
Okay.
Let's step out. You got handcuffs too?
I do.
Step right back there. Keep your hands out of your pockets. You have a weapon on you besides your pocket knife?
No, sir.
You have any firearms in the truck?
No, sir.
You have a canine in there?
No, sir.
Is that our frequency you're listening to?
Yes, sir.
Kirk had a badge around his neck, a body-worn camera, and various law enforcement equipment in his truck, including handcuffs, a taser, pepper spray, and even a portable breathalyzer test. Despite claiming to be a civil process server, Kirk's criminal history and false statements raised suspicions of impersonating a police officer.
This doesn't say take kids. This says it's an emergency order.
Okay.
So the reason we're telling you also about it, why do you have a radar in here?
It says I enjoy playing with it.
You're playing with it.
Yeah, I enjoy just watching it.
The radar. You enjoy watching the radar. I'm not sure you don't try to pull people over. And I run 6 or 8 of these unmarked Dodges. So.
You have guns in here?
Nope.
Who asked you to serve these papers?
Oh, well, that's the attorney out of
Texas.
Texas. Yes, sir.
How'd they get a hold of you?
Internet.
These are the first papers you're served.
Yes, sir.
You've never served any other papers.
Nope.
So why is your handgun license revoked? You have any criminal history? We need a code 11 as well.
I'll go ahead and get my camera. I'm going to photograph everything.
Yeah. What did you think this was okay for? I think you're trying to be the police and you can't be the police.
No.
That's what I think.
I'm not trying to be the police.
What are you trying to be then? Why are you running like this? No other paper server does that. My guy drives a marked unit. He doesn't drive like that.
Following Kirk's arrest, the Lonoke County Sheriff's Office received numerous reports from both the public and law enforcement agencies, detailing encounters with Kirk posing as a law enforcement officer. These reports, along with Kirk's extensive history of impersonation-related incidents, shed light on the gravity of the situation. The body cam footage of Kirk's encounter with law enforcement paints a vivid picture of his deceptive actions and attempts to justify his behavior. From falsely claiming to be an arson investigator to providing contradictory statements about his employment and the purpose of his equipment, Kirk's actions are questionable at best and dangerous at worst. Despite Kirk's claims of innocence and explanations for his behavior, the evidence against him is overwhelming. His disregard for public safety and the law, coupled with his history of impersonation, paint a troubling picture of someone who poses a significant risk to society. Let's move on to our next case, where we will see another fully grown adult acting like he is 5. On June 17, 2023 in Windermere, Florida, a chill cop stops a not okay Weldon, Jesse Bean, who claims to be a CIA and Army Ranger.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't comply with me, you're going to have issues, okay? I observed you driving, okay? You appear to not be right, okay? So this is what this. I understand. Listen, I understand. I understand. I understand.
You understand?
I understand, but
PTSD. I've been in the military for fucking.
Okay, first of all,
do you understand that?
I understand what you're saying. It does not allow you.
Your camera on?
Yes, it does. Listen to me. You will have a problem if you don't comply. Are we clear on? Are we clear on that? You will have a problem if you don't comply. Okay? All I'm saying to you right now is you don't appear to be right, okay? And I observed you driving. Now, having said that, I would like to know, where do you live?
Winter Garden right there.
Okay.
I have a house right here in Winter Garden.
Okay. Who happens to be home?
I'll take care of it.
No. Who happens to be home?
My brother.
Okay. For you to leave, I don't feel comfortable with you driving. Are we clear on that? No, hold on. So I'm gonna need somebody to come here. Okay? All right. In the meantime, listen.
Can I sit down right here?
Yeah, no, you can sit down. You can sit down.
She's cool, and that's only
You can sit down.
No, she's done.
You can sit down. Okay?
Sit. Down. Come here.
Is that your vehicle?
It's one of mine.
It's one of yours. Okay. Do you do construction? Okay. What is your name?
Yes. So I'm gonna get one of my people to come here. All right. You said we're good, right?
We are good as long as you comply with me. Listen.
We're not doing anything else.
Okay. And all I want to do is I want to find out who you are. Okay. I'm gonna want to properly identify you. I'm gonna make notation of this stop because that's what we're doing. And as long as everything seems good with who you are, I'm gonna send you.
No, you didn't.
You don't seem right. I want to send you home.
All right, we're
okay?
gonna go home.
But I'm going to properly identify you before I send you home. That is correct.
You go after my boy Johnny Damon too, my best friend.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now.
Don't wave your hand. I'm not trying to be.
I'm not waving my hand at you.
I don't mean to be a dick. Honestly, I swear to
No,
God.
but you are. You are.
No, I'm talking about.
You're
her.
making this worse than what it can be.
Well, I'm talking about her. She's.
Okay. If you don't follow what I'm trying to tell you, okay, you're going to have a problem. All right?
At the same time, Jesse also states that he is best friends with MLB star Johnny Damon.
The dog had hit the flashers by accident. All right? But unfortunately, when I spoke to him, and he pulled over right away, and he said, I got to take my dog for a walk or something, whatever. I saw he's kind of not right. All right? I don't want to make this more than what it is.
Right.
And the reason why I asked you to come here is I want him to go home with you.
All right, that's what we're doing.
But that's only going to happen. It's only going to happen with full compliance. Are we clear on that? Okay. First thing. Second thing is you shouldn't be driving. All right, because I already ran everything. All right, you're suspended.
No, I'm not.
I'm just telling you. All right.
Just
Chill. Relax. You're suspended.
How am I suspended?
I'm going to tell you why. All right. But I still want you to go home with your brother. As long as we're good, everything's gonna stay good. If it doesn't, if it goes south, it's gonna be because of you. All right. So you comply with me, everything will be fine.
Just chill. He's gonna comply.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Seriously.
the first thing I want you to do is I'm gonna find out what it is, but it happened in September. All right. I'll find out what it is. It just happened this past September. All right, I'll try to find out exactly what it is. I don't think it's anything big, but you don't have a license. All right?
Honestly?
Yeah.
So do you understand how fucking multiple businesses?
Listen. I get it. The Illinois license could be good. Okay? I'm not talking about your Illinois license. Your Florida license is suspended. Okay? Now, regardless, you can have a good license in another state. Your suspension in Florida will never, ever go away until you take care of it. Okay, so if you're driving in the state of Florida with suspended status, okay, then unfortunately it's never going to go away. It'll always follow you till you fix it.
So I own a fucking shit ton of businesses. Why would I ever do that?
I know, I get you, but I don't want you to tell me that you're not suspended when I'm telling you what I'm only reading a screen. I don't pull this thing out of thin air, right? I'm just telling you to help you out, all right? So what I want you to do is, because you've been a little uneasy with me the whole time, and I'm really, really trying to be extremely patient with you, okay? And I just want you to really be cool, all right? No. Listen. We'll shake when I'm done with everything, okay? And I promise we'll shake. But you gotta allow me to finish doing my job.
In actual fact, Jesse is on 2 years of house arrest and 10 years of probation after pleading guilty for a felon with a firearm. Jesse has additional felonies in Lee County, Florida, and Kankakee County, Illinois, including kidnapping, domestic violence, DUI, poaching, and weapon possessions. Let's keep this moving and take a look at another cop impersonator who never grew out of his playing cop phase.
He followed me.
Okay.
I noticed he was following me outside, so I turned in and I went down to like another view down.
Okay.
You know, and I turned my car off and when they said, the guy came, and he said, circle in my car. I just circled the whole place.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I got scared. I'm like, who are you? What do you want? And he was like, oh, are you okay? And I'm like, why? He said, oh, the way you were driving. I said, what are you talking about? I drove fine. I said, I saw you following me. And he goes, he said he was a cop. I said, really? Show me your badge. And he wouldn't.
Okay.
He got out of the car with 911 on the phone, and I started saying the license plate, and he drove off.
Okay.
During the early morning hours of September 19, 2022, officers of Ocean Township Police Department responded to a report of harassment, at which time the reporting female stated she was being followed by a male whom she believed to be a police impersonator. The male then asked if she was okay before stating he was a cop.
Hold on. Okay. Could you describe what he looked like?
He had facial hair, dark hair. He had white skin. He was skinny. He had a Jewish accent.
Okay.
Like maybe a little bit of long hair, ponytail.
Okay.
Okay, I never seen him before.
Okay, well listen, you've never seen him before. You could take a deep breath. You're not in any danger. Okay.
I thought I was.
Okay. Well, you're not right now. Okay.
Okay.
So take a deep breath for me. Okay. You were at Sunset 7-Eleven.
Yes.
Okay. Then what happened?
While on the phone with police dispatch, she provided a vehicle description with a partial registration.
Off main roads and everything like that, and you were following her, and then she eventually pulled over, and she asked what you were doing, and you shined your spotlight on her car and talked to her for a little bit. Right? Did that not happen?
I did not shine any spotlight
Okay.
at anybody.
Did you talk? Did you talk to her?
Talk to who?
The car that pulled over and asked what you were doing.
There was no car that pulled over.
No
You're
car.
the only car that pulled me over.
Good. Okay. You telling me that the person that called 911 and gave the description of your car, she's lying. You didn't talk to her at all.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay. Did you go to 7-Eleven tonight?
No.
No. You were never in the parking lot of 7-Eleven?
Ocean Township PD later observed the vehicle in question, and a motor vehicle stop was conducted. Officers spoke with the driver, who matched the description entirely.
Sir, what's your name? What is it? Ahmed. Okay. You're going to be placed under arrest. Okay, right now. So put your hands behind your back. We're not interrogating you, and we're not asking you any questions at this point. You're being arrested for impersonating a police officer.
How did I do that?
I explained it to you before. I gave you the opportunity to speak with me when we were out here. Okay, well, based on our investigation, that's where it's led us tonight. Okay, there's probable cause to believe that you were involved in this, You'll be placed under arrest for impersonating a police officer.
After the male was vague and unwilling to speak with police without a lawyer, officers conducted a show-up in which they brought the female victim to their location to confirm the male in question was who she observed. The male was positively identified and subsequently arrested. Up next, we have 34-year-old William Godsey playing a cop.
Okay. Well, you seem to be intoxicated from alcohol.
Am I driving?
It's not what I'm asking.
Did I do anything wrong?
10-4. Well, from what I've understood, you're threatening people, which could be disorderly conduct.
What
so
did
they're
I
looking at a violation of law.
Did I threaten anyone by killing or hurting anyone? I know the law.
Okay. Then you
Bro,
understand. understand disorderly conduct and public
I'm
drunk.
state patrol.
You're state patrol.
I know a little bit more than you.
Do you have your ID?
Do you need my ID?
You're identifying yourself as a state trooper. I want your
No,
ID.
sir. You don't need my ID. I know a little bit more than you do.
On 1st July 2023 in Gwinnett County, Georgia, cops respond to complaints from a local bar that an intoxicated man was being violent and threatening customers.
Don't fuck with me.
What does that mean? Are you threatening me?
No, I'm saying I know there's a little bit of button right there.
When questioned by law enforcement, 34-year-old William Godsey responded, "I'm State Patrol. I know a little bit more than you know."
You are going to be placed under arrest for disorderly conduct tonight, okay?
Okay.
He's going to go to jail tonight.
I sat in my car and
The problem is, my biggest issue, well, I've got many issues, but what sealed the deal was you out here in the parking lot in a family-friendly establishment peeing in a bottle. That's unacceptable. You could have asked, but you
go to
didn't.
the bathroom.
You could have asked, but you didn't. You came over here. It's indecent. You're intoxicated. We could go and charge you with more things, but instead I'm going to do disorderly conduct and solve the problem for tonight.
Godsey spent the night in jail and was later arrested on a felony charge of impersonating an officer. If you like this video, please subscribe for more cool content only here on Stupid Criminal TV.